Hello there, welcome back to Najd. The last time we declared war on the Mamluks, we took 4 other provinces and we're currently in the process of, trying to core said provinces, as well as the 2 Indian ones, which are still not cored. Also, the Ethiopian rebels are causing some issues with the Ethiopians trying to re-siege and the Adal guys not doing anything at all. So yeah, we'll be once again trying to have our rebels here. I don't want to accept an alliance with anyone that the Ottomans have a core on. They're basically my lifeline right now until I take the entirety of the Mamluks. Well, that's nice for you. Unfortunately, now I have to kill you. Let's see, what do we want to do? We can... I'll take the 100 ducats because I need cash right now. That's basically it. No, not any guy that'll actually lower my this yet. And apparently I need something else as well. I need a new general, if I don't have one. How are my ruler doing? His oldest guy is fit enough to take over. So we'll take a little bit of a gamble here. We'll put you in charge. He's alright. And he should be able to destroy those rebels, basically. Wow, that's a very, very big army. Mamluks entered the militarization with us. I have no idea how the hell this new colonization system actually works, because I have Persia in colonization against me, and these guys basically have none. Baluchistan, they actually have a little bit more, but still. Swahili, of all places, is in a colonization against me. And I don't, well, it pisses me off, but still. We'll have to see how this turns out. With a new 5 years, it'll take forever to actually get things done. They'll go to Terabulus. Apparently they got destroyed by an Ottoman army, so thus we have nothing to fear. No, you guys are to stay there and siege. You guys go to Hammer. Yeah, we'll be splitting up our troops, trying to siege their lands. And hopefully I can get at least Badiat al-Sham before we're done. Upper Sind has become a core along with Lower Sind, which basically is good news. But since we're behind schedule as well already, I'll probably have to go to the east side of India. Or at least try to get myself to the east side of India. The ally has grown big, scary thing. I think they're still in colonization. Yeah, they are. So let's see here. Who's in the colonization? The Mamluks, Persia, Swahili, Baluchistan, and Delhi. Wow, what have I done? But still, we could potentially just start causing mayhem over here. Take these guys as vassals. Basically because, well, it screws them over and I get to laugh at them. So yeah, we'll be aiming to take Badiat al-Sham in this war, if we can, if we're lucky, or hopefully the Ottomans won't actually make peace before that. And hopefully they won't actually vassalize them either. But yeah, we'll have to see here. Syria, we have 0 war score on our own. Vassal 180. So yeah, as you can see, they have an extreme high cost on the provinces. So we have to take at least a couple of provinces here from them to make things viable. But still, we'll be fabricating clays on Havran, I think. There we go. And also Gaza and Demiyat. So Syria has entered into military colonization. Well, it's good to know that you all actually are best friends. But still, this is starting to get a little bit ridiculous here. I don't get what I've done. That's actually the worst problem. That's actually the most problem. I have no idea if they've done a hotfix or something, but I did a test game in 1-2-1, and well, it wasn't even close to this. I'll be getting screwed by the system here. So yeah, we'll be fabricating claims here, but with Delhi out, I could potentially start messing with them too. Don't think I want to though. So we'll have to consider that. But what I can do, however, is go after Mevar, try to vassalize them, and then use them against Delhi to have Delhi hand over some cores. But yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about what will actually happen. We'll probably have to deal with these rebels because they're just a pain in the butt right now. And also, I think, provide me with some attrition that I don't really want. So yeah, we'll be trying to deal with them. We'll be trying to get ourselves into more wars. I have no idea how we'll actually handle the Delhi, Baluchistan, Persia colonization I was about to say, but Persia just left. Good. That makes things a little bit easier on us, but still, we aren't actually in a good position. We actually have to wait 5 years to just see if some more people leave. I want to see, let's see, Syria, the Mamluks, Swahili, and Baluchistan. I think I'm still safe though, so it shouldn't really be that much of an issue. But even so, I don't really want to mess too much with them, especially Syria here is an annoyance. But we'll have to see if the Ottomans call me into another war, or I'll probably call the Ottomans into a war for on the Mamluks lands. Then they'll probably deal with the Syrians. The only problem then will be India with Baluchistan, but I'm not really that concerned on that note either, because I'm pretty sure we can handle that too. So yeah, we'll have to wait. We'll have to think a little bit. Accept demands? No, you aren't even close to. You aren't close to forcing your demands. You are basically losing the promises that you wanted to take in the first place. But yeah, Baluchistan is a little bit annoyance also. So potentially I could also go after them simply because they are alone over here. So sieging them would potentially be a very easy task, but still, would the Ottomans join in? That's the question here. I would say, yeah, they'll actually join in. Ally with Delhi, Jaipur, Swahili, the Mamluks, and Syria. So yeah, if they join in, then I could potentially just take Baluchistan here, annex them. Persia will join in again in the coalition, I think. But still, that will put me in a much better position here. Or I can simply, I think I can vassalize them and keep coalitions out of this altogether. But we'll wait a little bit. We'll take it easy and see. Potentially, we'll be going after the Mamluks, as you know, once again. So we'll need some thinking time and see what we'll do. There we go. Adal has now been integrated, and with it, the Mamluks actually left the military coalition against us, which is pretty much the cue I need to declare war on them. Nothing more, nothing less, and the Ottomans will certainly join in as well. So what is currently stopping me? Well, I have one little bad piece of news, and that is my army is currently stuck in Najd, or over here. So, well, what will we do? We'll be sending them home, then we'll be declaring war on the Mamluks. Nothing worse than that. I'll also have to deal with these guys sooner or later, but not right now, unfortunately. So, yeah. I have no idea how many troops the Mamluks have right now, so let's do a quick little check on total. I believe they built it up, so let's see. Mamluks aren't even in this list. Am I blind, or do they have less than... There they are. With 12,000, they can have 24 maximum. So yeah, they've also got a conquest on Jay Salmer, which... Wait a minute, Ottomans declare war on whom? Wallachia. I pressed a little bit too fast there. I simply saw Ottomans declare war on what? And didn't get anything, so I believe it was just someone small. But that's a little bit of an issue, because it could potentially mean that the Ottomans will actually not join the war. But I'm pretty sure we'll win anyway, so... Not really concerned. Ethiopia needs to be a little bit, well, better minded before we can actually get them annexed. I also tried to ally Persia. I got the alliance for 3 days, actually. 3 days perfectly, before they broke it, because they became, now they're threatened, before they were infuriated or something. Hostile. Something along those lines. So yeah, they change opinions just about as fast as the Mamluks does. But we'll be, right now, our maintenance at full, and we'll be preparing for a war against the Mamluks. I'm pretty sure also too, if I actually kill off these guys, I would potentially have a much better income. So we'll test that theory by creating 4 more barks, and once this war is over, we'll most likely kill these pirates off. But until then, we'll have to be a little bit careful. Game 1 rebuild risk for no good reason whatsoever. And apparently it was that my guy died, and 2-2 air is ready to take the throne after him. I'm not impressed. And apparently I pressed the button a little bit too much, and we got 2 points instead of just 1. That's a little bit bad, but still. But this guy ain't too bad. He's a good military guy, he's a good administrator, so we could potentially use him to get fairly much going. Turkey is an 11-year-old, so potentially we can also get a little bit of a regency here. But all in all, I think we are pretty safe. And we'll be declaring war on the Mamluks now. They are allied with Akikonia and Crimea. I was a little bit concerned there for a second that it was someone else, but still. The Ottomans will actually deal with Crimea and Akikonia, so as long as I deal with the 12,000 men that the Mamluks have, I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to win this without too much fuss. Siege units. I also have the 10,000 men that the Ethiopians can bring in, but they are basically worthless. Still, that was not what I wanted to do. Have you guys go up there, support, but yeah, I'll actually win this, so no problems. I got just a little bit scared there for a second. You guys can just siege. We'll have these guys hunt down the army, destroy it, and that'll be our goal here. I have no idea where it's actually going, but I will guess it's going somewhere this way. Yeah, it's actually going to be caught in... why can't I merge them? Doesn't matter. There we go. One was actually still in a battle setup, I guess, but still, doesn't matter. We'll be getting a couple more siege squads because, well, they have 12,000 manpower and thus can actually inflict some damage if they actually train them all. So we'll be doing some extra sieges, some extra problems here. The only real issue is that the Mamluks will guaranteed be back in a sieging fashion once they actually have gotten a little bit of their, well, stuff land back. So we'll have to see how this actually turns out, but for now we are alright. They'll be back in the colonization, that's what I mean. Not a sieging fashion, no idea what the hell that even means. And I also have these 6,000 guys on here that I completely forgot, but still, we'll be using them from the south then. Minus 22 a month, wow, that is expensive. Once we actually carpet siege or late carpet sieges basically everywhere, I'll turn down the monthly costs, and that should be enough to make things work out again. I also have the Ethiopian army here, so hopefully they are enough to actually destroy stuff. Yeah, Siege of Havran is over, so I'll be just moving these guys, trying to cause some damage to the Mamlukan armies, and I'll get back once we actually sieged everything. There we go, we basically sieged everything that we need, and with this we'll be making a peace with the Mamluks. I'll most likely just go for this. I think people will hate me for it. The Mamluks Syria will hate me a lot because I'm actually taking provinces that are very close to their lands. I could potentially make them a little bit happier by having the Mamluks give up course, but why the hell would I? Byzantium, Tripoli, nope, nope. Give me money, thank you very much. And other than that, I think this should be just fine. There we go. Mamluks have lost a lot more land, and I have taken Judea, or also known as Jerusalem. So that's good. We are making progress. We are making gains. We are all in all doing a very good job on growing ourselves. Apparently, also I screwed up here because, well, looks like these guys weren't tough enough. Swahili left the military coalition against us. So basically, by conquering Jerusalem, people like me. It doesn't really make that much sense. Still, I can live with it. So, what's next here on my list of targets? I'm a little bit unsure myself. But for now, I think I'll actually move my, or at least try once again, to move these guys over to Najd here. To India Najd, try to make some sort of warfare, try to get something going. I have no idea who's actually in the coalition against me right now, and that's just Baluchistan and Syria. So potentially going after either one of these would be a good move. But I'll be fabricating a claim on Sidon first, and I have no idea if the Ottomans actually... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Syria is actually out of bounds right now, thanks to the Ottomans not really hating them. What I need to go after here is the Mamluks, Lithuania and Austria, so we'll have to see how that keeps up, because I need the Ottomans now in an alliance. So taking Syria down the line will be basically a good idea, but for now I'll be focusing on taking some lands in India, and then basically finish off the Mamluks, if possible, take Morocco, Algiers, Tunisia, thus to get a line so I can actually start a westernization process already now. That would be very beneficial. But we have the pike and shot, which gives me military tactics plus 0.25, combat width increased by 1, infantry fire plus 0.25, and cavalry shock plus 1. Also we have some new infantry, And next time we'll get some new new horses, so that's good. Can't really complain on that score. So as I said, build a little bit up my navy. We'll be sending these guys then over to India. Try to make some gains there, and then we'll see what we'll do. Apparently the Ottomans can't actually walk through my lands. That is kind of a negative point. So I'll offer them military access. I want to be nice to them. So yeah, that's it basically. I need them to be strong, because then I get strong. That's basically that's basically all that's behind it. Nothing more, nothing less. But I also try to get an alliance with Syria. Potentially I can vassalize them once I get big enough, but it will probably take forever. So we'll have to see. We'll have to try and see if we can, as I said, make some sort of upset here. I need military access from the Ottomans too, probably later. Apparently Syria is already at 100. So yeah, can I get a dynastic royal marriage? Nope. Outraged. They're not happy with me since I took the Mamluk lands, but we'll be doing something else now. Then, since I can't actually use these guys for anything better, we'll be doing some covert action, fabricating claims on Alexandria, Rashid, Libya, most likely Vienna and Suakin too. Try and take them, and also potentially on someone else. Jaisalmer is currently allied with whom? Bamanis, Malva, and Mevat. Malva are these guys. I'm a little bit sure. I'm actually tempted to go after these guys simply because of the fact that they have better claims. So who are these guys actually allied with? They're actually allied with none. Potentially I could declare war on them after taking Kathiawar, and that is potentially what I'm tempting to do right now. So I'll be waiting for the ships to be built, then we'll try to fight these goddamn pirates, and then we'll be trying to move our fleet over to India. As you can see here, our beloved heir dies. This is just a little bit too tempting. A new legal heir which is 554 will appear with a weak claim. The claim is weak, but even so, if it'll get me too many points. Turkey has tragically died. We have Abdullah, the new heir to the throne, and he's currently 3 years old. This guy is 45. The chances of a regency are fairly high then. So as I said, we'll be moving our troops to India if we can. These guys are actually captured. These rebels are, this pirate fleet is pretty damn tough. What we'll also be doing is most likely going after Swahili and probably pretty soon Mamluks again. Once I've actually taken Alexandria, I'll get an extreme boost to my trade, and that basically means money in simple terms. So unfortunately, this will have to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully we'll be going off to India next time. Bye.